SMASHN.
Hello everybody, it's your old past SLOSMASHN with another fantastic tale, smashing and bashing. A slow motion. And in this tale, a Gotrax scooter. I think it's upside down. Oh, look at that thing right there. It says Gotrax. Yeah, Gotrax XR Ultra. So yeah, I started off with a cheap ass scooter to see if I liked it. I'm sorry, budget friendly. But yeah, I just started off with a lower cost one because I want to see if I even dig the scooters, because I like to ride like skateboards, but a scooter is just like a skateboard with a handlebar, right? You got more stability. It seems cool. And another reason is because this damn thing throwing the towel at it right there, like parts are broken, like the speed controller went out. Yeah, speed controller went out when I was just toggling like through the functions. I wasn't even driving it. I just completely lost power without the controller. If you don't have the controller, you don't have power. I mean, you could always pedal. But yeah, I submitted a claim, so I'm in the queue for that long ass Super 73 wait time for parts. So I have no idea when I'm gonna get that. I keep getting like we haven't forgot about you, but your parts will come like next year. Still got that thing. That thing is rock solid. It's badass. Anyways, my point being, since I'm down an e-bike or an e-vehicles, call them e-vehicles, I figure I'd venture off and try something else. I'm always interested in scooters, so here we are in this tale. Alright, so take this thing out of the box. Alright, so that's everything outside of the box, more or less. Pretty simple right there, pretty easy installation, yeah. Instructions. Alright, let's go ahead and quick and put it together. Alright, so in a nutshell, after you get that little hook off, you put the little wire right there in that little groove right there, and then feed it in to that little line right there, and then this loops back down. And you're gonna want to place this on, put it into the pins. I mean, it's just straightforward, this goes down one way. And then you hook this thing back on, and I think that's pretty much it as far as assembly goes. Alright, boom, there it is, pretty much in a nutshell, all assembled. Gotrax, do not put your foot there. Alright, what can I say about it in a few short moments that I've had it assembled? It has disc brakes, which actually worked pretty good in my quick, short, and successful test runs with it. And I'm glad it's in the back. Some of them have it in the front. When you have them in the front, it kind of like tilts you forward. You gotta lean back when you brake. These are in the back, so you could lean forward to help even more in case you like flip over the thing, but it just kind of neutralizes it having the braking in the rear, so that's cooler than as opposed to having it in the front. Oh yeah, this kickstand right here, I know some people have complained about it being too short because it just doesn't barely like hold it up, but this one does on mine at least. It tilts just enough to where it stands on its own. And you gotta love thumb control. I love the thumb control. I'm not really a fan of the motorcycle style. I think it's just easier with these e-things. Cruise control goes on after 10 seconds, but just tap it again if you find yourself in it, and it'll like go out of it. Alright, so this does fold, and it came folded. You basically pull this out like that. See how it goes down? And then you fold it. And then you just latch it down to that hook right there. And mine's kind of needs to be adjusted. You can see where there's little slack tabs right there. Just loosen it up and tighten it. That way it stays, because mine right now is just really loose, so I have to adjust it. Oh yeah, and you're gonna want to make sure and fill these up to the recommended 50 psi, I believe, or at least close to that range. And they do give you like a little thing, attachment to air it up. I don't know if you get a pump or electric pump, you could use it. So let's do that now. Alright, one gripe that I do have is you absolutely have to use this thing for this nozzle right here, because it's recessed because of this stupid hubcap cover. That really sucks, and it's hard to get the air on. When you unscrew it, the air comes out, so you gotta pump it up more just to like concentrate and get it to the right PSA. I hate that. See, this one right here doesn't have it. It's open, so you could just use your regular pump on there and just pull it off right away and not lose air, leak air, like when you're using that little adapter thing that screws on. Alright, so to power it up, you just hold it down and it boots up right there, and turn it off, you just hold it down like 5 seconds, I guess. There's your battery life, there's your miles per hour. And the power light right here, it's like when the power is on, you just tap it once, the power button, tap the power button again, turns off. So I'm just gonna run the power out of the box just to see how it works real quick. Again. Alright, just give it a little push start and then hit the throttle.
works pretty good and it moves pretty good with my heavy ass on it. Charge got it going. Remember to push start it and then hit the throttle. I think I neglected to mention this thing's like rated for 220, but it's stout, it's sturdy. I'm like just right at 250 and it holds me fine. I don't feel like it's gonna break or anything. And it moves still with me on it, heavy. Speaking of heavy, this thing is stupid light. It's like light, you could just carry it with one hand or two hands. Anyways, not bad for a cheap ass scooter. I'm sorry, low cost. But anyway, let's charge it up per the instructions and we'll take it for a nice smash and bash adventure.
Alright, the Gotrax is all charged up. Let's do a little smashy bashy and get into some smashing action.
SMASHN.
Alright, so that was pretty awesome. I think the thing is doing pretty good. My 250-pound ass, it's moving it. I was doing like 15 mile per hour on the actual speedometer right there, and hopefully my telemetry works so you could see it in real time. But if not, well, 15 miles per hour. I can't believe I actually got that speed. I was expecting to get 12 miles per hour for my heaviness. I had it in cruise control. This engages after 10 seconds. That's really handy. You just double tap it again and it'll just disengage. Or you could... The ride wasn't that bad either with those air tires until I got into this off-road stuff. You know, and I didn't even think, I thought it would bog out, especially with my weight being a little over capacity in that motor right there, but it still took me. So for a stupid cheap scooter, just to get my feet wet into it, that's not bad. That's pretty awesome. Makes me want to get like a better one. All right, smashy bashy. thoughts on a super cheap Gotrax scooter right there. It's a bang for the buck. $300 around there. It's fun, it's smooth, it can propel like heavier weight than it's rated for, and it keeps going. Battery life though, I did see that bar kind of get sucked away, so that's the only thing I'd knock it off for. Yeah, if you're looking to get your feet wet, one of these e-rides, these scooter things, definitely start with the low end, see if you like it, and spend more coin and get something better. It's back to my counterpart.
Welcome back. Hope y'all enjoyed that smashing action with the Gotrax and the Stampede. Yeah.
The Gotrax, what can I say that I didn't already say right there? It's a low cost way to dip yourself to see if you like e-scooters. It holds more weight than it's advertised for, and it propels that weight. It does go up steep hills. I mean, my driveway you saw right there, it was going up that, it was going up like those dirt hills right there. Even some other ones I went off camera, it was going up some like pretty decent steepy hills right there, and it was taking it with me 255 pounds, like 30 pounds over the recommended weight right there, and that thing just felt like stout. The only thing I could knock off is maybe the battery life, but still it only went down like 1 bar. And then maybe like I started making these weird noises, like probably like the brakes breaking in. But I was a little bit creaky, or maybe the hub motor plastic cover was like this creaking, but that's just sound. It's not really a big deal. Just really fun and practical, especially if you're going like shorter commutes in shorter areas, like if you're just cruising your suburban neighborhood trails, or you got like a really small commute, it'd be cool for that. But y'all let me know what you think about it downstairs in the comments below. Is it suck? Do you like it? Should you not get it? I think you should get it if you're even at least bit interested in e-scooters, because it's cheap. It's cheap. 1 is none, 2 is 1. But until next tale, smash your bell, smash your thumb, subscribe if you haven't to already, because we are cheap scooter Gotrax, holding more weight than it's rated for. Smashing out.